Donald Colville, who is the Global Scotch Whisky Ambassador for Malts for Diageo, is joining me at the beautiful waterfront. Donald, you've come all the way from Scotland.
I have indeed.
I'm very excited, and you know everything about whiskey, so the first thing I need to ask you is, how do you enjoy whiskey in hot weather? It's so beautiful and sunny and hot out. How should we be enjoying whiskey this summer?
I'm a big fan of drinking whiskey, both obviously neat, as we're going to enjoy today, but I'm a big fan of drinking it as a long mix, long drink. There's nothing better than a tall glass, lots of ice, whiskey, topped up with soda, or whiskey with ginger ale. There is nothing better than it in a really warm day. But I'm also a big fan of mixology as well, so using whiskey in cocktails.
So you are a fan of whiskey and cocktails?
Without a doubt.
That's not a faux pas?
It's not a faux pas. I think this is the cool thing about whiskey these days. It's such a diversity of flavour. Yeah. It's incredible that we can use it and do so many things with it. Yeah. So you know, if somebody wants to drink it neat and explore all the flavours, that's brilliant. If somebody wants to add it with soda water and ginger ale, brilliant. If somebody wants to go into an incredible cocktail bar and have it as an old fashioned or work with the bartender to create something new and exciting, that's also brilliant. Yeah. That's the great thing about whiskey, it's so diverse.
Is whiskey the best alcohol out there?
For me, it's certainly got the most flavour. Yeah. It's got the most choice of flavours. There's very few other drinks out there that can offer the same range of flavours, whether it be nice and light, delicate whiskies from the lowlands of Scotland, up to the more rich, robust Speyside whiskies, over to the west coast where you've got big, smoky, salty based whiskies. So there's so many flavours out there, so yes, I think so.
Now, what are some common whiskey misconceptions?
Okay. Well, there's some out there, so one we've already touched on is like, can you mix it, can you add ice, can you add water?
Right.
That's a personal choice. I can't tell somebody how to drink their coffee, so I'm sure it's not going to tell them how to drink their whiskey.
So you shouldn't be a whiskey snob?
You should be whatever you want to be, but what you should be is a personal decision, not force it on other people.
Okay, good. So what are some of the common misconceptions? Are there any more?
Well, other ones such as people think that the darker a whiskey is, the more strong in flavour it is. It's not always the case. The colour's dictated by the casks. You can have like one of our whiskies, Caol Ila. It's a very pale in colour, but it's from the island of Islay, which is really smoky whiskey. So it's big, heavy flavours. Then you've got like lovely, light, delicate whiskies that are influenced from Speyside, but are very dark in colour. So colour's a common one.
Okay, great. Well, we're going to be tasting these two whiskies. Why don't you tell me a little bit about what we have on the table here today?
The first thing you'll see is neither of them carry an age statement. So the first one we have is the Singleton of Dufftown Tailfire.
I love that label.
It's so good, isn't it? It stands out, it's bright. The Singleton of Dufftown Tailfire is telling the story of maturation. It is beautifully rich, robust, and telling the story of European oak. So casks are previously held in their life sherry. The flavour profile we're expecting from that is that of rich red berries, spicy notes, and hopefully that comes through in the whiskey. Because even we are trying to help some of the consumers out as well. You'll notice on the label, it's got vibrant, fruity and fresh on the label.
You don't need
so
to worry
it's trying to help you out, telling you some of the flavours. But let's have do you want to have a nose and a taste?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, it's not that one there for you, the very first one, first one, sorry. So we pick the glass up, we're going to have a look at the colour. You can see it's gorgeous, isn't it? It's got that lovely kind of reddish hue to it, orangey notes to it, which we expect from the European oak casks. Right. And then we're going to introduce ourselves to it gently.
Already smell it.
Good. But in the same way, I didn't walk up and give you a big hug straight away. We shook hands, we're respectful. Right. Treat the whiskey the same way, so just gently nose at it. Hopefully you're getting that lovely red berries. Yeah, good. What else do you find?
A bit of vanilla?
Yep. Because although we'd say it's predominantly from European oak casks, there is a lot of American oak casks influence here as well, and that's what we tend to find from them, vanilla, toffee, butter notes.
So the flavours come from the casks?
About 60% of the final flavour profile will be dictated to by the cask. Obviously, when we're making it at the distillery, there's a big, huge amount of flavour created there, but the maturation process is so important to making really good quality whiskey, yes.
Great. All right.
Shall we taste?
Try it. Cheers.
Blanche.
Again, the berries are coming through, and I feel like it's on the label, so I should taste something different.
But that's a good thing about why we've done that, because we've tried to help draw out those big flavours. So if you're getting them both in the nose and the palate, that's brilliant.
That's delicious.
That means our blenders have done a great job.
Yeah.
Which they always do, of course.
Now, which one are we trying next?
The next one is the Talisker Storm, which is this one. And all of a sudden, straight away, you can think to yourself, what does the word storm mean? Straight away, think intensity, big.
Yeah. Heavy, bold.
Yes, exactly. Great words. So we're going to pick up the Talisker. Talisker's known for 4 big flavours.
Okay.
It's known for smoky flavours,
All right.
quite salty. Obviously, it's a coastal whisky. It's going to have some sweet notes in there, and even some peppery, spicy notes in there. So all 4 of those flavours combining together give you a wonderful, wonderful whisky.
Right.
But what we're trying to do with this one is really amplify them. So you should get a big intensity of flavour.
Okay.
I might find it smokier, but you might find it saltier. It's just how you personally understand it.
Okay,
so
great.
Let's have a nose.
Smoky. It's almost like smoked meat.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's a lovely. It's that almost smoked bacon, smoked meats kind of. Yeah,
Yeah. Shall we have a taste?
I think so.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's a very intense flavour.
Yep.
It reminds me. I know this is going to sound silly. It reminds me of biltong, which is like this dried meat that we have here.
I had it. I had it
Did you
last
have it?
night. I couldn't come to South Africa and not have that. So
Does it
yeah.
remind you of that?
Yeah, I understand exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
That kind of big intensity of meat,
Yeah.
the chewy nature of it. You're fighting with it. I love that. It's good.
I like
Yeah,
it.
good description.
I like it.
Good.
Now, are these whiskies available in South Africa?
They are on their way. They're not here just now,
Okay.
but so Tailfire will be here early next year.
Okay.
And we're looking at Talisker Storm will be here, but maybe towards the middle of next year. But they are on their way to come and see you.
Great. Donald, thank you so much for
You're
joining
very, very
us
welcome.
and introducing us to these 2 beautiful whiskies.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Cheers.